that's just what I personally am grateful that I can still have these animals, and I make sure they're fed and watered and loved, and I try my best, and I really hope people understand that. What are you doing, ma'am? You guys see that? She's trying to push the pillow. What are you? And the blanket. This is what she does. All right, you're doing it for the video. She don't want it to be sad. What are you doing, ma'am? Oh, okay. She's silly. What else can we talk about? We can talk about music as well. Lately, also, I've been listening to piano music, just like piano. And I listen to it every day, and sometimes ukulele or guitar. And Angel and Remy seem to really love it, so I do that too. So if they're in the room with me, we listen to that, and it really helps them get like calm as well. If they're anxious, usually they're not, but it helps them. So yeah, thanks for being our co-host. Oh, what are you doing? Licking the pillow? Of course you are. So yeah, um, I love these guys, and I would never disown them. I just couldn't. I couldn't. And you know, I would hope that these guys have had a good life with me, and I hope they're happy. I think they are. I'm happy too, right? You can kind of see her there. Um, and if anything happened to me, I hope my family would take good care of Remy and Angel. Because I don't know. We'd have to see. I'm sure I do. I'm sure my sister will keep Angel and Remy, or my brother would keep Remy for sure. So, but we're not gonna dwell on that. Nothing's gonna happen. We're here to stay forever, and they are both healthy. Remy did have a little scare recently, with vomiting and having the poops, but she's doing fantastic now. The pumpkin did help. I am going to take her to the vet just for her annual checkup and see how she's doing. Same with Angel, probably. Even though he's doing fantastic, he still has the occasional hairball, but that's a cat for you. But yeah, what else can we talk about? We hope you're having a good Mother's Day. I know it's gonna be after. Um, we talked about Johnny. We got Buddy. I did talk about that a lot. That Buddy, I don't know if he would consider as a rescue because I mean, kind of was kind of scared of people a little bit, like especially being living with us when we first got him. He was kind of scared and hiding, but that was new environment, and he wasn't a big fan. Like he loved my brother more than me, even though I paid more attention to him. So he technically was my brother's cat, but we both loved him, and we miss him. He died of cancer as well. He had a cancer tumor up his nose. He couldn't breathe and he was throwing up, and we took him to the vet. I talked about this on my channel as well. And they're like, well, here's some wet food, here's some medicine. We gave him some IV because he was dehydrated. The next day, he couldn't move his neck. He wasn't even really using the bathroom either. So we did end up doing the right thing and helping him cross the Rainbow Bridge. As I said, I believe all cats and dogs and all animals go to the Rainbow Bridge. So yeah. Did I fail Buddy? No. Did I fail Buster? I don't know. I hope I didn't. I don't think I did, honestly. It was his time, and I really do wish we caught the cancer early, but he was old. And Buddy was old too. Buddy was 20 years old. But we had him for 7 years. So yeah. And Angel is 17, he's gonna be 18, and Remy's 5. She's gonna be 6. Egypt, my sister's dog, is going to be 10 in September. Vinny is going to be 2 May 29th. What? I know, it's crazy. We will have a birthday party for that. I'm not sure what else we're gonna talk about, honestly. You guys let me know. I don't know. What do you want to do? If I were to take Remy to the beach, I actually probably would have her, and if she went in the water, I would put a life jacket on her. So technically, I guess that's a babyish. but I honestly think it's safety. Even though I took Buster once into the water and he actually kind of swam a little bit near this shallow end and he was swimming. I wish I filmed back then when we took him his first camping at, I want to say he was 8 months old or 9 months old. One of the two because he was born in October that. So he swam a little bit without a life jacket, but I want to be prepared and get her a life jacket. So hopefully we'll take her to the lake, to a beach and see. It'd be fun to see. But I am gonna be careful with her throwing the ball in the sand because they can like swallow a lot of sand and really um, digest that, and it's not good for them, and they can get like blockage in there. So I do have to be careful with that because it is scary. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to be the best dog parent, mother I can be to these two wonderful animals, and be the great fur aunt to Vinny, Egypt, and Remi. Or sorry, not Remi. Egypt, Vinny, and Bella. Oh my gosh. Thanks for being part of this co-host. Angel was in the one live stream near the end, or not live stream, podcast near the end. But I really wanted just to do a podcast with these two. Maybe eventually I'll do one with Vinny. Maybe, I don't know, probably not. We will do more outside in the summertime with Remi. So it's going to be fun, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to talk about more. Like mental health, or what we can do, what are some tricks that can help us, or your animals, because mental animals can get mental health too. It depends. Um, so yeah. Now I'm not sure what happened. I was trying to edit, and most of this video footage corrupted, so I'm kind of voiceovering here. I will say I don't hold anything against that person. That person was just looking out for me and the best for the animals, like Remi and Angel. But yeah, anyways, I did talk about in this vlog, or sorry, podcast, but it got corrupted, that I taught Angel agility, which was amazing. And we did do agility indoors. And I was live streaming one time because he only did the weave pulls at the time that I was teaching him. And all of a sudden I was live streaming with Remi and Buster doing agility, and he jumped over the jump bar, and I was so excited. I'm so glad that I taught that cat agility. So yes, cats can do agility, which is amazing, and I do have lots of videos of that, so you can check that out if you like. Also, in the next podcast, I'll probably talk about my cat Sam and living in a trailer. So even if I had to live in a trailer with these two, I probably could, and I'd probably I'm sure my aunt wouldn't mind us on her property, and I'd probably pay her rent, obviously. But yeah, but for now, I'm good in this house, and yeah. Also, I talk about in this podcast as well, which for some reason most of it got corrupted, of how we're doing with Remi's weight loss. So there is a video already that we did take her to the park and played ball, and then took her to another park 2 blocks away from that first park, and she had fun. And then the next day we took her to a trail, which we went 4.19 kilometers, and she did really good. It was a little too hot. We went at 12, so I do recommend going at like 8 in the morning if you're going on a trail or a walk or a run, or 6 p.m. With your dog, because you don't want it to be too hot. But luckily it wasn't too hot, but it was getting really warm, and she was getting tired. And then the second time, we went just for a regular walk, and yeah, it was kind of warm, but she did good. We didn't end up throwing the ball because she didn't really want to, and there is video on that as well. And then the other one, which you'll see probably before this, we did go to pick up my nephew, but I didn't film that part. But we did go for a walk, pick him up from school, and then take her to the park, and I did film throwing the ball, and she just had a great old time. So I am gonna end this my goodness, I keep saying vlog, video, podcast. So hug and love your pets, and don't stop believing in yourself. Embrace what today has to offer and every day.